It can't be possible to beat the toughest challenge in Cyberpunk on very hard with just your fists as weapons, can it? Surely bringing naught but your hands to a gunfight is a losing strategy, right? Well, buckle up everyone, because today we're taking our punching build and running Cyberpunk's Don't Fear the Reaper Gauntlet. You know, the toughest thing in the entire game, on hardest difficulty. That's right, we're beating the whole dang Arasaka Tower, Atom Smasher included, with just our fists. Don't believe me? Well, get comfy on the couch and welcome to the hangout. Let's jump into this, shall we? Now, if you're just coming straight from the first video, there's gonna be just a couple key differences from the first video in this build, and I just punched that guy out while he was peeing. Not gonna lie, if I'm gonna get knocked out in the road, please don't leave me in that position. Like, there are very few things that are worse positions than that to be knocked out in the street. Anyway, if you're coming from the first video, a couple things you're gonna wanna know. Number one, we have now basically optimized the build to the point where we have legendary heat sinks, which means we now have a 3-second cooldown on our Sandy, or Sandephiston, or whatever the heck you call it. We've also gone into cold blood, and that's gonna be because if you want to deal a lot of damage really quick with a lot of enemies around, cold blood is about the best way to do that. Those are the main additions. Like I said, we're just trying to see exactly how powerful this build can get. So that being said, if you want to see the rest of the build, feel free to check it out on the channel. We're going to jump into the secret ending here and see just how powerful this build is. As you can see, not really a whole lot of difficulty with the common street rabble. Alright, it is time to enter the Arasaka Tower. By the way, if you want to know how to unlock the secret ending, there's also a video on the channel for that as well. But here we go! This is one of the tougher rooms if you have a ranged weapon because, well, you got guys at range and they can drop you pretty darn quick if you're not careful. You're kind of squishy in this game. Good news is, though, it's kind of hard for them to tag you in this. And as you can see, our cooldown is already done, and we are back up and running, which means we can then run again and hit everyone. The wonderful thing is that this also feeds into the cool blood. Using the Sandy to slow time down means your cooldown for the cool blood is shorter, which just makes this whole thing just snowball. It gets a little out of control. By the way, yeah, we still look kind of ridiculous, but somehow this is the best stat equipment I could possibly find. I don't know what to say, but this is Cyberpunk. And like a good boy, we brought our health booster, so that's gonna help negate our health nerf that we have going on here. So, now we get into it over here. We got the mechs coming in, which this is the part I thought would be kind of tough, because we're just punching machinery at this point, but no, about 4 punches and they're both down. Very, very balanced. I love this build. Honestly, not gonna lie, this was one of my more fun playthroughs, was just running around and punching everything. I can't tell you why, it was just absurdly fun to just punch everything to death. And by the way, if you're wondering the strategy here, basically from here on out, it's pop your Sandy, go around, kill everything you can, and then when you see your time limit's getting a little bit low, just run behind cover and take a little breather. 3 seconds later, Sandy should be back up and we're good to go. By the way, this seems to be a little bit of an oversight by Arasaka, right? I mean, you would think they have to have some way to counter this. I mean, it's not like the Sandy is some obscure piece of equipment, is it? Like, I don't know, one dude with a Sandy can go around and punch your entire tower of elite troopers to death? That doesn't sound quite right to me. I don't know, I just see this as the equivalent of a bunch of teddy bears beating the Imperial elite forces the Emperor said were stationed on the forest moon of Endor. It's like the Sandy just wasn't taken into consideration when they designed this place. Or at least the security protocols. Yeah, as you can see, this first floor not all that tough with this particular build. One other little tip if you want to do this is that you're probably going to want to like serpentine a little bit because bullets can still hit you even though you're going absurdly fast. It is still possible to die, so if people are shooting at you, just don't be in a straight line in front of them. That's pretty much the only thing you need to know. Yeah, looks like we're already done. Now this is where it can get a little bit interesting here because we're about to have some kind of tight corridors which could be a little bit, well, it limits your dodging opportunities, let's put it like that. I'm not saying that they're, you know, like they have a chance or anything like that. Ooh, he has a shotgun. You know, that's not a terrible idea. Yeah, it's a fairly decent count. I mean, it's not a great idea. I'm not calling him like Albert Einstein or anything, but at least he gave it a try, gave it the old college try, as opposed to the old professional try. I don't know. I don't know where that phrase comes from. I wonder what it's got to be like to be these guys, just watching your friends helplessly getting punched to a pulp. At a certain point, this has to be kind of demoralizing. I feel like they should have to roll for party morale or something. That's right, come to me. Don't you want to come see what's around the corner? Well, Not your best decision. Perhaps barricading yourself in a place I can't break in is a better choice. Well, that wasn't exactly difficult. Ooh, and we increased in cold blood again. Very nice. Now we got another little death hallway here, or at least it would be if these guys could track a target. Unfortunately for them, that doesn't appear to be the case. Oh no, another mech. Whatever are we going to do about that? You know, I gotta wonder what the price of one of those mechs is. Like, cause I have a feeling, like, just knowing how military spending tends to go sometimes, that thing's probably like $15 billion of equipment, and I just punched it twice, maybe, and it's dead. I feel like they didn't get a great return on investment this time. Now we have the whole bunch of robots here, but the good news is, again, we do extra damage to robots. So, this is kind of just, you know, keep punching and you're going to get them all. Yep, we did it all in one Sandy. Granted, that's a lot easier with a quick hack, but maybe more fun when just punching them. Like I said, this was one of the most fun builds I've done. Just being able to punch Gigantors like this, there's something quite satisfying about all these punching noises. So as you can see, not exactly a super tough challenge so far, but we do have one Atom Smasher coming up in the next room, so we are going to have to see just how durable our build is against it. I'm going to make a prediction here. I don't think it's going to be hard. I have a feeling this is going to be relatively smooth sailing. Oh wow, I actually just had to use second heart, what do you know? That is what happens, by the way, if you run directly into a bunch of fire straight at you. That was me ignoring the rules I gave you like 10 seconds ago, so if you're wondering what that was, that is right. Spoiler alert, Havoc can be a big old dumb sometimes. Alright, I think we have just a couple guys left that we need to take out here. Is there one over here? Yeah. Look at you. Hiding at the top of a staircase, trying to get me to go in a straight line. Okay, I think that's everybody. By the way, I don't know about you, but it just kills my inner gamer to see all of the loot that's around here and know that it's all completely pointless. Like, I just want to pick it all up, but I know there's absolutely no reason. But am I gonna still pick it up? You betcha I am. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the main event, let's see what this build has against the secret ending version of Atom Smasher. As you know, we're at the door of, well, previously the door of head popping. Still looking over as if I have someone with me. They did not intend you to come here alone, let's put it that way. Alright, let's kick this off.
No question about it, I am ready to get hurt again.
Alright, punch Atom Smasher. Is there like a soft spot I can hit on him? I'm trying to see. Ooh, he's got a rocket launcher. Maybe we can punch the crap out of that thing. Alrighty, and Sandy's down, so let's give it a couple seconds. And we're back up. Nice. I'd say this is going pretty well so far. Yeah, did we just punch an arm off the dude? Nice. I'm not able to do... Oh, I am doing damage. Yeah, here we go. Aw, he jetpacked away. Lame. Oh, don't tell me you gave it. Oh, dude, this was the worst decision. Because you know what happens when I get guys to kill? I get stacks of cold blood. Oh, that is like the worst idea for you, my friend. Oh my, except for, okay, that hurt. Never mind. He had a backup plan. Good news is we still didn't die. So I guess that's beats the alternative. Okay, let's get in on him. That's right, try to track me with your aim. Try to track me, man. Try to keep up there, Adam. Come on. Come on, buddy. You got this. I believe in you. You are the main boss, and this is the hardest version of the ending that is possible. Surely you have something more to offer. Alrighty. Let's finish this, shall we? Oh, man. You gotta have pity on the guy at this point. He's supposed to be this extremely terrifying bad guy, netrunner, whatever. Well, I don't know if netrunner is the right term, but he's Atom Stinking Smasher, and, he just got punched to death.
Finish him.
So yeah, I would say that this build is pretty great. Again, if you didn't watch part 1, we used this build to beat all the beat on the brats very easily. So we had to, of course, test it on the secret ending, the toughest gauntlet in Cyberpunk 2077, and it was quite successful. And just so everyone can see, very hard. So this is as tough as it can get, and we just proved beyond a shadow of a doubt that you indeed can beat Cyberpunk 2077 with just your fists. But as you can see, this is not just an overpowered punching build. It easily beat the secret ending without breaking a sweat. Now, if you're wanting to see the video where we detail how to pull this build off, you should definitely click here. But don't forget to subscribe and like the video if you want to see more videos like this one. I'll catch you for the next hangout, everybody. Have a great day, and goodbye.